Hey everybody, Anthony Alfredo here. I'm going to take you for a lap around Dover Motor Speedway, one of my favorite racetracks of all time, the Monster Mile. Big, fast, 1 mile concrete racetrack. And I'll show you there's a couple different approaches you could have to this place. One is carrying a lot of speed in and running a little bit of a diamond like that by letting the car run up in the middle so that you can carry good entry speed, get the car to wash up, and as you tip into the throttle, get it to rotate back down the hill and straighten up your exit. But you can also run a tight line wrapping the bottom of the racetrack because that helps a lot when it rubbers up since there's a little bit more grip down there. So you will let this diamond one more time, make sure we get those apexes. The wall's going to sneak up on you on exit, so you really want to be pointed. And you really want to make sure the car is settled when it lands because it's a big compression as you drop 30 feet down into the banking. It's 3 stories. So it's a lot of compression, a lot of suspension travel. But now we're going to try to hold a tighter line around the bottom. You can come up a little bit, but when you run it tighter, you'll see you could really throttle up through the middle of the corner and build your momentum, but you're going to have to give up a little bit on exit so that you don't wash out too much and end up getting into the wall. So that's something that's really important, but that line works really well, especially for managing your tires if you're patient enough when you do it, and ultimately getting to people's left rear in the middle of the corner, packing air on them. And we'll just check out a green flag pit stop here just in case you have one because this is probably the hardest track to do them at. You lift under this bridge right here. You're going to check up, use the banking of the racetrack to slow down, then transition down to the flat. Make sure you get way left to miss those pit barrels. But hopefully some of those tips and tricks help you. Thanks to Logitech G for the support. And I will say this track feels amazing with the D-Box technology haptic system on my SimSeats driving simulator because just the amount of load on the car and the amount of travel you get is pretty intense compared to other tracks, and you could really appreciate it. So it's not only more immersive, but it just helps me get acclimated, and that's why I think this is one of the most realistic tracks on the sim as far as correlation from sim to reality. But with that, I'll see you all in the next one.